what's happening. A little bit of the new here. Skaha 2, version 2. None of those fine grind lines on that blade. It's too bad. I've got the first version over there. Love the lines they had on that. Good afternoon. What's happening? Just testing out the old Skaha 2, well, actually new Skaha 2, and going live here for the first time ever, probably. Well, I don't know. It's about 3:45 here, Monday, the 27th, post Christmas. I hope you guys had a great holiday weekend. Just messing around, and thought I'd go live here, see what's happening on the tubes. Not sure if it'll work. Whatever. Used to talking to myself anyways. Like I said, hope you guys had a great Christmas and are looking forward to the new year. And maybe you're off of work. I'm actually working right now. But wanted to say, hey, pop in here real quick. Never know. Somebody might come on. Maybe, maybe not. It's kind of crazy to sit here and ramble on to a computer with nobody listening. But we're going to talk about a couple things EDC related today. I'm not sure if it's showing up, but let me put my IG in there just in case anybody wants to hop on and follow me. There it is, my everyday carry, my everyday carry. I got a few posts up on there. I like to mess around, taking pictures of some of the EDC type stuff that I carry, and maybe check it out. If not, whatever, I don't care. So didn't get any of this stuff for Christmas per se, but like I said, Skaha 2, second one. Wow. I guess I got to work on those cuticles and nails if I'm going to do this. Horrible. Jade G10. For all you haters out there, I'm not going to dye it. I actually like this color. But this is new. Some issues with this. Maybe we'll get into that in a moment. But received my first one, I don't know, a couple years ago. Immediately, not quite immediately, but I went ahead and signed up for a second Skaha 2, waited whatever, 14 months, 12 months, something like that. Just received that one earlier in the month of December 2021. Coffee, don't matter, afternoon, morning, nighttime, drink of choice. Quite cold, but still pleasurable, still fun, still tastes good. So the Skaha 2, maybe someone will hop on. If not, you can drop a note saying what you got recently, whether it be for Christmas or whatever. Little slip here. Traditional pocket knives. That's the vendor. This came along with an order that I placed there recently, and was a surprise. I actually emailed the owner and asked him if this was an error and I needed to return it. He's like, "No, I just threw them in with everybody's order." So been getting into the traditional GEC slip joint thing lately, and got me one of these. It's the White Owl. It's a two-blader. I prefer the single blade. No half stop on this bad boy. But when you see a GEC, you got to buy a GEC, right? That's just the way it works. They're actually, I think Tuesday or Wednesday of this week, there'll be another drop for that patriotic one. It's got a tiny little secondary pen blade. No half stop, like I said, but really cool looking piece. And I quite prefer having a traditional slip joint knife alongside something a little bigger, some kind of, this is kind of my food knife, and this is my everything else knife. I don't know if you guys do that or not, but that's what I like to carry. Not on the blade front, but the pry bar front, the tool front here. So this one here, it's got the nice, for you lanyard fans. I actually do like this one with the lanyard. No bottle opener or anything like that on this. All tie construction. Got a nice little ano fade there on the tip. But this will, you can still open boxes, scrape things, pry things, whatever. I carry not necessarily this one, but I usually carry a pry every day with me as well. Saves the knife and just kind of cool to have, and actually somewhat useful. This one here is from Chuck Richards Knives. It's like $55. So not bad. Actually, Keith, the knife freak, always talks about this one, and that's how I discovered this and came across it. It's got like a little scribble there. It's almost, I think that was intentional. It looks like Keith has that as well. I think that's the maker trying to engrave their name. Not thrilled with that. It almost looks like it was scratched, but I did see this John Hancock on some other owners of these particular devices, but super light in the pocket, lanyard, easy in and out. I've been carrying this one just separate, and then kind of moving on. I don't know if you guys are into this or not, but this is from Art Company. This is just a slip or I guess it's a slip. This is the Rambler, black multicam, really cool. If you haven't used a slip like this to carry multiple items in your front pocket or back pocket, I got to tell you, you're missing out. These things are so convenient and so fun. In this particular one here, again, the Rambler, it's from ARC, A-R-C. He's on IG. You can buy him from, I think, his Etsy store, whatever. I think it's Cordura. There's his logo on there, backwards, of course. But just has this main pocket in the back right there. And then it's got this front, like maybe half pocket. And what I typically carry in one of these is I'll have a light, Prometheus, just the twist one. But I like these, super small, super lightweight, perfect for what I need and what I do. It doesn't take up much room in the pocket. And then I usually always have some sort of pen on me. This is from Travelers, I believe. Again, it's aluminum on top of wood, and just has a pen, super fine refill in there. This one writes in black, but collapsible, still enough to grab onto. And then another item that's new that I have is the tactile knife Bear or Bexer. Shabazz says it's Bear. Obviously, he's done a few more of these than I have, but we're going to go with his pronunciation. Tactile knife, slip joint. I don't know if you can see there, but the hype is real. MagnaCut, right? Whatever. Got to test it out and see what happens. But again, it's got the half stop. Not 100% perfect on the fit and finish. There's a little bit of, I don't know if you can see it there on the top spine where it sticks up just a little hair. There it is right there. I guess that's something with the spring or whatever. I'm not into fixing knives. I'm into carrying them and using them. But other outside of that, really nice. Pivot's really cool looking. Titanium, half stop, bam, little clip point, that. So all three of these go into the pocket slip. Again, the Rambler from Art. I like to put by the way, this blade is super thin. Great office carry. great carry in the slip, great carry in general. Again, this typically, if I'm carrying this to work, this will be my food knife, things like that. If I'm going to open packages, I'll hit it with the pry or a larger secondary blade. So this actually going in the back pocket of the slip. Bam. Got the little lanyard there, make it easy in and out. In the front pocket, we'll go with the pen. So that's it. Prometheus, I think it's the Beta QR, whatever. And then what you have there is you've got that nice, neat package. I think it's roughly 4 inches by 2.25, something like that. But again, pretty thin, keeps everything. You don't have a bunch of clips hanging out of your front pocket, drawing attention to yourself, but everything in one nice little compact package. You can take it, pull it out, and just super convenient. And I love carrying that. Makes all these little kind of add-on, tag-along items easy to carry. In the morning, I just go to the drawer where I keep my keys, AirPods, grab this right out, throw it in the front pocket. If I'm taking the pry, bam, that goes in the front pocket. Sometimes I'll opt for this, just the knife with the pry instead of these and the tools. That's primarily if I'm not working or anything like that. But those are some new things. Again, the Skaha 2. Back to this. So came to me and the detent was super hard, super tough amount of deep detent pressure. Figured it may have needed to break in, but then again, my other Skaha 2, like I said, I've had that for about 2 years, and I've never messed with the pivot, never taken it apart, anything like that. It's flipped perfect from the get-go. Look at that. But this one, ton of pressure. Actually flipped it a bunch of times and it broke free, and then it got all squirrely, and you can see it's way off center now. Way off center. The pivot's super loose, so I went ahead and tightened it back up to where it recentered, kept flipping, and all of a sudden it's back free spinning and way off center. It's up there against the scale. So reached out to them, super cool. They sent me some instructions. I haven't looked at it yet. Maintenance is not my thing. I usually don't disassemble things, sharpen things. I just, not what I like to do. But need to get this thing dialed in, because if you don't have one of these, highly recommend you get one. It's just a flipper deployment, but ton of fun just to sit there and fidget with and flip because of the action. But I'll get that going again. Nice wire pocket clip. People I've heard don't like them because they're vanilla, very boring and basic, but that's kind of my style. So like the Spear Point, like I said, like the JG10. The other model I have, I much preferred it had the grind lines on the blade. This one's just a plain finish, and still a great blade, but just not my preference. Something else that I mess around with from time to time, pens. Like I said, I carry one every day. I have that one in there from Travelers. It's got some brass on it and wood, but the Machine Era Classic, for like $25-$30. One of my favorite carries. I carry it every day. It's got the twist cap. You take it off, you can post it up on the rear, but again, just a little fidget tool. Sitting there thinking or waiting for something to happen, and you got that thing messing around with all day. Writes really well. Again, you can put it in the pocket by itself. You can put it in a slip. I actually have the Rambler XL from ARC. Both of those are awesome. I recommend that. I didn't grab it in prep for this live, but maybe next time I'll show you that stuff. But along with that, always have the log and jotter with me. Use it every day at work. I like having to-do lists, things like that. But got to have a pen, got to have something to write on, got to have a light, got to have a knife, right? I think you'd agree with me on that. But, hey, I just wanted to go live. It's about 15 minutes into this bad boy, and I wanted to see if my setup would work. But maybe I'll pop back on later and do something else. But I wanted to say hey, and I appreciate if you watch this video. Leave me a comment, let me know. I think I have like 6 subs, never tried. Made some backpacking videos back in the day, just messing around with a GoPro. But, now I got this time at home based on my current role and having fun messing around. Like I said, my IG's there in the comments, My Everyday Carry. YouTube, my name's Dan Brock, whatever. See you in some lives later tonight or down the road, but appreciate you watching, and I'm out.